I am super excited to have yet another success story. The wonderful LaJuan Simms recently passed the PMP exam. So proud of her. So she was kind enough to lend her time to share a little bit about her experience. So LaJuan, thanks so much for joining me.
Sure. I'm super excited.
Yeah, I know. It's like do a little dance here. Well, so my first question for you is, where were you in your PMP prep journey before finding MindsparQ? Where were you at?
So I had attended a boot camp before and then let time go, let a lot of time go, and just was kind of doing the job, but not as effectively and efficiently as I could have been. And so I was at work at my organization. We had a session. It was a choose your own adventure session. And you were actually the presenter. It was your presentation and it was great. And so I looked you up. And there you were. You had MindsparQ, which is a new company, and I was thinking, let's try it. So I did, and it was great. It was great. I really, truly appreciate you.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much.
But it's so true.
Awesome. Well, saying you already, answered another question I had is about what made you decide to go with MindsparQ. It was, something about my quirkiness made you say, I'm going to go with her. Was there anything that surprised you or made you the most happy about my training services? Was there like something unique or anything like that? And it's okay if there wasn't.
Yeah, it was. One thing that was really a surprise, and this is the truth, I did not expect all the support afterward. Like, I really just didn't. I mean, I've been in a boot camp before, and what you get afterward is, access to links on a website, and those are helpful too, but this was beyond that. It was access to links. It was access to exams, mock exams. It was also jam sessions. Those jam sessions where we could ask you any question and you work through it with us. That's huge. I mean, I wasn't expecting that. And I especially wasn't expecting to go on for months after I had finished the boot camp. That was really, and not only that, but the main thing for me was the LaJuan, you can do it. I'm telling you, you don't know how much that mattered. Seriously. Like, I so many times just didn't feel like being bothered with, studying and things like that. And then up pops an email from you reminding me, that I can do it. And set a date, LaJuan, you can do it. Come on, just do it. I appreciate that so much. And that went on for months. It took me months after to actually take the exam, but that was priceless. So that was the big surprise for me. And that was what really helped and pushed me over and helped me to pass, because I many times just did not feel like it.
That's so great to hear. Thank you for confirming that me being a nag was actually very, very helpful for you. And you're encouraging me to keep doing that, because it's been tough over the last 2 years, people trying to orient themselves in this new way and preparing for an exam as a busy professional, busy, partner, parent, whatever the situation is. And I get it. There are days you're like, I just don't want to do it. So I'm glad to hear that my emails that pop up were still encouraging for you.
They really were. And also the study sessions, where, we were just sitting in silence, but all of us were there in the same space. That's huge. I would have never done it. I would have never done it if it wasn't awesome. Blocks of time you set aside for us. So I appreciate it.
Oh, that's awesome to hear. I will definitely keep that up. I've heard similar positive feedback about that. Thank you.
Yes, keep that up.
Well, having shared that information, would you recommend MindsparQ training services to others, and why?
Yes, I would, and I have already.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I have already. And the reason is, first of all, you are the best as far as like getting all that information and nobody wants to hear. Make it sound so interesting and, make those really power-packed or information-packed sessions go fast, because if it seems like it's just grueling. Like, I don't know how you do it, but somehow we get through those manuals so fast, and it's a lot of information. And so I think that anybody that I know would appreciate, that kind of course where you make it, you go back. If I have a question, you'll go back, you'll go over it, you're clear, concise, clear, and you make it go like that because you're, like you say, quirky. So you make it kind of, it's hard to say fun, like people won't believe that, but you make it. So it's hard to believe that though, because it's not fun stuff.
Right. And I think, having gone through other trainings, both of us and whatever it was, sometimes it can be pretty dry stuff. Yes. And so I'm glad to hear that.
It takes you just don't want to after, so yes. That's the main reason. And the other reason is what I just said about the support afterward, because like you said, we're all working, we have families, we're busy, we're all working from home. It's a lot. You don't feel like studying, and so those are the reasons that I would send somebody. And when I tell people about you, that's what I tell them.
Oh, that's great. Thank you so very much. I love hearing that. Well, before we wrap up, is there anything else that you'd like to add about your experience, or just telling people about going after the PMP?
Yeah. Well, I say if it's something that a person has been wanting to do, they should do it. It seems grueling, but it has its payoffs. I got a promotion afterwards. So I know.
So exciting.
And I just feel like if it's something that people really want to do, they should do it. It's hard. It's not like it's something easy, but it's worth it, and it really helps if they have somebody, if they, go through have a trainer like you who is going to just kind of work with them through it all, encourage them, because otherwise nobody's encouraging you to do that, they gave you the course, go on. Now, got it.
We did our job.
So.
I appreciate that. I definitely, pride myself in, as I'm working on growing a team, that's the VIP service that I want to provide to you, because I know it's tough, and I want to see you succeed. And of course, selfishly, when you look good, I look good. So I want to support you every step of the way. And congratulations on your accomplishment and getting the promotion as a result of this. So that is so super exciting, LaJuan. I appreciate your time, and thanks so much.
Thank you.